Mexican cartels are using our own storm drains against us, smuggling illegal immigrants into the U.S. Take a look at part of the tunnel system. This is in El Paso, Texas. The whole storm drain system spans more than 300 miles, and they were designed to manage stormwater. But they're now being exploited by the cartels and putting migrants' lives in danger. The use of these tunnel systems comes as the southwest border saw more than 130,000 encounters in June. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura got an up-close look at El Paso's tunnel system. Joins us live. So, Jorge, what did you see firsthand?
Well, Nichole, just moments ago, we actually just exited one of the storm drains that was being inspected by Border Patrol agents. That's actually the storm drain right there. It's the one of 300 miles here on the El Paso border. And Nichole, there's a specialized Border Patrol unit that has to patrol these storm drains. That's how dangerous this job is. It's a controlled space entry unit known as CSET. This team is specialized in patrolling these type of storm drains in these very tight spaces. It is very dangerous for agents because of the toxic gas and the flash floods inside those storm drains. And we were inside there right now, Nichole. It's extremely hot. You get claustrophobic. It's just very bad conditionings. And then as the deeper you go into these storm drains, there's just a darker, you lose light, you lose connection. But it's a reminder of what smugglers are putting agents were telling us that some of the rescue missions that they have to perform in these drains are exhausting. Some of the actually most difficult rescue missions ever have been right there in these storm drains. They're saying that migrants usually get abandoned by smugglers. There is no service, there's no light, there's no food. These migrants don't have any type of equipment. When we're actually down there, Nichole, we have to wear air monitors because of the quality of air gets so bad. And once those air monitors go off, we have to leave those storm drains. But those migrants don't have those options. And once again, just a highlight of the reality here on the border, what smugglers are putting migrants through. What agents are telling us is around 1,000 migrants are being smuggled inside those storm drains, and that their job is to go find these migrants and hopefully don't find any deceased bodies when they're making these rescue attempts, Nichole.
Yeah, Jorge, I was just thinking, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this could be extremely dangerous. Just talk about some of the dangers that these tunnels present and then what border agents say.
Well, one of the things that agents say is that when they do make these migrant rescues, majority of the time they say migrants are already dehydrated. So there's no water, you're in a very tight, hot space. It gets actually to triple digits in those storm drains. I was feeling some of that impact myself. And then also you have the toxic gases that agents say, that's why they have to wear the air monitor. So you have all these elements and challenges. The worst part, Nichole, that agents were telling me is that if one of their agents required some type of distress call or needed a rescue, there is no cell phone service. So essentially that agent will have to come out of the storm drain, communicate that with their team, and then go in there and rescue it. This team is so specialized in this storm drain patrol that if there is a migrant distress call, a Border Patrol agent cannot go in there unless a member of that CSET team is there to go in there, and they at least require 3 members just for safety. But once again, Nicole, it's extremely dangerous. I mean, just like the confined spaces. Some of the storm drains are only about 18 inches of width. So we're talking about drug calling, crawling. That's some of the kind of some of the challenges that we get to see. But what another thing that agents kept pointing out is that many of these smugglers on the Mexican side of La Línea cartel, they're using teenage smugglers and guides. So what they'll do is they'll send teenage guides through these storm drains. They'll do the inspection. Once they find out that inspection is clear, that's when they'll send the migrants through. And majority of the time, those migrants are abandoned. We kept finding clothes, a lot of children clothes, which was pretty sad to see. But once again, Nichole, it's a specialized unit, CSET, that has to go in there. A regular Border Patrol agent cannot go in there. That's how dangerous these storm drains are, especially when it comes to rescuing migrants from these drains.
They certainly seem extremely dangerous. All right, Jorge, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.